Greetings, everyone. We are going to work on lesson 3.1. It's on building triangles, and here's your ultimate goal. You're going to build some triangles and look for what rule tells you what the side lengths can be for a triangle. So you're going to try some different kinds of experiments and come up with what rule you think works all the time for the different triangles. So we're going to kind of change the directions a little bit for this. I'm going to make it shorter and a little bit more clear for you, I hope. Okay, so we are following some of these directions. The first part says that you need to choose triangle side lengths that are between 2 and 20 in distance for each of the side lengths. We are following that. And then you're going to try to make a triangle just like it says. And you are going to make a chart, but I'm going to shorten your chart a little bit. So what I need you to do is to make 5 triangles that do work and 5 triangles that don't work. And then I want you to record their side lengths and then whether it was a yes or no triangle. That's all I want you to do for A. You don't need to sketch it or talk about a different shape. The next part I would like you to do is also kind of condensing part B together. So in general, what I want you to do is after you've done 5 triangles that do work and 5 triangles that don't work, I want you now to explain what is your rule that you came up with. So when does it work for a triangle? What kinds of side lengths are you using? What is the combination? What is the sum, or how do you multiply them, or what kind of math are you doing to predict whether side lengths will work or not? That's what you're going for. So 5 that do, 5 that don't, and what's the rule or explanation, or what possibilities are you looking at that will make it work all the time? Okay, so you can access this assignment 3.1 in your agenda or modules. And also in the same location, you will find this triangle maker. So this is where you're going to go to build your triangles. It's much better than the poly strips. I even use this on years that we aren't partially online and partially in person. So it's just a much better system. Okay, the way this works is you'll click on the link. It'll take you directly to this page. And remember that our directions were that the triangle length needs to be between 2 and 20 in length for each side. So we're going to change these different measurements for the triangle side length to whatever amount we want, as long as it's between 2 and 20. So let's say I'm going to make that one this length. I'm going to shorten this one a little bit, and I'm going to shorten this one. No, I'm going to lengthen this one. So let's say I want those 3 numbers. So now I'm ready to do my first triangle. I would record a number 1 for my first triangle. Now I need to write down what my side lengths are. So I would put 5.8, comma, 3, comma, and 7.1. Those are my 3 side lengths for the triangle that I've built in front of me. And then I need a yes or a no. Does it make a triangle? Can I bring these sides together to make it make a triangle? So I'm going to move this red one down. And let's see if it can intersect with that green line. It looks as though if I move my green line just a tiny bit up, if I can click on it, that it's going to make the triangle complete. Get off the red one and the green one. Here we go. I wanted to move that just a little bit. I'm going to bring my pink line back down. And notice that if I kept wiggling these enough, it would form a triangle. So in my chart, I would have reported 1. I would have reported my 3 side lengths, and now I'm going to put a yes or check mark because this triangle does work. Now I need to continue until I find 5 triangles that do work and 5 different triangles that do not work. So let me give you an example of one that won't. Let's say, here's one that I think maybe won't. Okay, so now in my chart, I'm going to put number 2, triangle number 2. This side length is 3, this side length is comma 3.7, and then comma 7.1. So I have 3 new side lengths for triangle number 2. I'm going to bring these down to see if it makes a triangle. I'm going to say no. I'm going to continue doing this work until I have 5 triangles that do work and 5 that don't work. And then I'm going to come up with some kind of theory that makes me think that I can predict when the triangles will or won't work. So what is my thinking about what makes them work or not?